been a long time. We have been very sporadic on YouTube. If you've been following along on our other social medias, we started a farm stand back in April, and it has been so fun, but kind of all consuming as we navigate that, figure out now we're up to 3 days a week. So we had kind of taken a pause from YouTube, but now we are jumping back in. So I'm excited to make some videos for you. My goal is to get a couple out each week. So today is Monday. It is a bake day for me. So our farm stands are open on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. So it is the beginning of the month. We had a crazy weekend celebrating July 4th. It was super busy, so I'm a little bit behind schedule, but today I did some pickup orders. I had a Sam's delivery, a Sam's shipping delivery, a pickup order from HEB, which is just our Texas local grocery store, and a pickup order from Target. So I thought we would go kind of old school and do a grocery haul. I know it has been a while. I know y'all love to see that, but so if you're new here, my name is Brandy. We are a large family living in Central Texas. However, as of this summer, a lot of our kids have moved outside of one. I told them we're going old school and gonna do a grocery haul. So anyway, so I bought a lot of things for the farm stand, and then if you follow us over on TikTok or on the other platforms, I'm gonna post daily things about what we're eating. We're gonna not buy a lot of frozen and meat type stuff. We're gonna try to use down our pantry stuff. So I did buy some perishable things and things for the farm stand, and then toiletries and stuff, so I will show you that. But before we get too far into today's video, I wanted to go ahead and thank our sponsor, VEGO Gardens, and I could not be more excited about this. This is the retractable hose reel set. Let me just start by saying I live in Texas. Texas in July is 100 degrees every single day. And then you add the heat index. Okay, so we live on a large property. It is over 2.5 acres, and we do not have a sprinkler system. So everything that I'm keeping alive, I am keeping alive by hand watering. And it is a whole thing, y'all. I probably spend easily an hour a day watering by hand, and in the heat it is exhausting because I am dragging a hose around. A hose that is full of water is actually quite heavy. It's getting tangled up on things, and then when I'm done watering, because I water so much here by our front porch, I have to wrap the hose up. I'm dripping in sweat. It's nothing that is just easy. And it actually takes something that I love, gardening, and makes it irritating. So I am so excited about this, and I really think it's gonna be life-changing. Not to sound dramatic, when you have a task that you have to do every single day, and you can make that easier and enjoyable, y'all go for it. So I haven't tried this yet. My husband set this up. We had to go and buy a post that could support it at Lowe's, and then he had to cement it into the ground. So there's a little bit of a process in setting it up. Not much. It wasn't a big investment to get this piece of wood was about $20, and I think for the bag of cement it was under 10. So it wasn't expensive to get it up and running, but it was a little bit, it was a whole process. I didn't want to try it until I tried it with you. I wanted y'all to see with me exactly how wonderful this is. I have a lot of coupon codes down in the description box. You can choose the one that works best for what you're purchasing, but I love VEGO Gardens. I have worked with them on many things, and I will link down below everything that I have received recently from them and the things that I'm absolutely loving. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and try this bad boy out. Thank you again to VEGO Gardens for partnering with us for this portion of today's video. Amazing, so excited, easy to use. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to get out here tomorrow and enjoy. I can probably even sip my coffee while I water because I'm not gonna be pulling with all my might to get that hose going. So fun. Thank you to VEGO Gardens. It is now lunchtime. Evan had speech therapy this morning. My mom was so sweet and rode with us. Tomorrow is my grandson Daniel's 5th birthday. Some of y'all have been around that long where y'all saw the birth video of Daniel. So crazy to think that our oldest grandson is now turning 5. It's so fun. We've got a fun party planned tomorrow, so I will try to film some of that and share that with y'all later in the week. But Brian has been so helpful today.
I have been.
He was on a work call when my Sam's delivery was delivered, so he had to rush in. And I'm sure he wasn't irritated at all by the timing of that. He was just so gracious and got all that done. But y'all know that Brian does everything around here, so y'all should not be surprised that he was unloading all of the groceries. That is an inside joke. If you know, you know, right? So yeah, we have so much to share with y'all. I want to update y'all in the next couple of days about the trips that I took this summer. I know y'all had been so sweet and prayed through with me getting on an airplane. So there's a lot of things that I want to share. And I actually this morning wrote down some timing of when I'm going to film those things. So stay tuned. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe because I plan to revamp this YouTube channel and get this going again. I'm really excited. And over on our other abandoned YouTube channel, the Oso Edit, that I have not posted in over a month, where it's more, what is it more, honey? I can't find words, it's a Monday. It's more like sharing fashion over 40, things for the home, things I love on Amazon, things like that. So I have so many fun Quince and Amazon things that I'm going to be filming this week and sharing with you. So if you do not follow us over on the Oso Edit, go and do that too. So it's lunchtime, he's heating up leftovers. My birthday was a couple of days ago. I turned 48. I'm not a woman that hides my age. In my opinion, growing old is a blessing.
Still beautiful.
And so, yeah, we had a big birthday for me, 48.
Huge birthday.
She's
so old.
Cooked, see, and again, he does everything. He cooked me a beautiful Chinese food that we're having leftovers for today for lunch. And then last night I made beef tips and mashed potatoes. So we'll see, I don't know, is there enough for me to have this or just you?
Just me.
Okay, so I'm gonna be having that, the beef tips and mashed potatoes. And after we get the grocery haul filmed and put away, we will start our bake day for tomorrow. My Emma is coming over with William about 4 o'clock, just the two of them. They're doing a big home remodel. They had a water leak, so they're kind of forced to do some changes. So she wanted me to help her make some decisions today. So that'll be a fun break in the day. But our Tuesday farm stand is sourdough, muffins, quick breads, and scones. So outside of the sourdough, which my friend here does, it's actually not too complicated. So that will be good. But let's go ahead and have lunch and I'll share that grocery haul with you. Oh, I think I was scatterbrained. So if you're not familiar with our story, we have lots of kiddos. Our Esme just graduated and is now working full-time in a camp, and she's going off to college. So now we're empty nesters plus Evan. Our youngest, Evan, has Down syndrome, and so this is kind of our forever tiny little family now. So we're adjusting to cooking for just the three of us. And if y'all know, you know that Evan eats a limited diet. So mainly our meals are just the two of us. But my daughter Emma and her family live just down the street, and we usually eat a couple of meals together each week. So I'm still cooking for a crew at times, but that's been an adjustment. So if you are an empty nester or just yourself and not cooking for a large family, you know, maybe we can swap ideas. So I'm planning to share a lot of what we are eating. Okay, so let's have lunch. Okay, I'm gonna show you H-E-B and Target first. So I got 30 peaches. We are doing peach month with our farm stand. Unfortunately, our peach trees are not producing yet to this quantity. So we got a bunch of fresh peaches from H-E-B. They're kind of smaller, that's why I got 30. So I'm gonna be making scones, muffins, and quick bread with those. And I got 4 corn on the cobs. I'm gonna be making some street corn with this week, probably on Friday when my sister will be in town. And then their cherries were on sale, so delicious. Got some of those. Brian and I will snack on that this week. And we need to share our recipe with you. This is cilantro, and we are going to be making a creamy jalapeno dip for the farm stand, and then some spinach for salad. I have some romaine lettuce, and I like to kind of do half and half. So H-E-B does a good job of when you're selecting bananas on their to-go order, where you can choose yellow or green. And so these are going to be for us to eat later this week. We'll eat some of these fresh. I'll be making banana bread, and then also slicing some of these for the freezer for smoothies. Okay, I got 2 sausages, some hot and spicy and regular. We're going to be making some breakfast tacos and also a Starbucks knockoff egg bite. And here's a bag I did not see over there. I got some avocados. They're nice and almost ripe. 2 zucchinis, or is this cucumber? Let's see. I thought I got cucumbers too. Yep, nope, these are 2 cucumbers for snacking and salads. And then this was on their weekly ad, and I'm gonna be making Brian and I some snacks. So I got some wheat thins, and these look so good. These Ritz toasted chips, sour cream and onion. I was out of nutmeg and did not need a huge one, so I just got one of those. I think one of my bread recipes calls for that. Oh, here they are. And here, I just got 1 zucchini. Okay, I thought I got 2, but 1 little zucchini and 1 plain yogurt. I make my own yogurt, but we used the last of it, and with this holiday weekend, I did not stay ahead of the game, so I needed a starter. So we're gonna be getting some yogurt going in the Instapot. Whew, we're a little bit behind, y'all. Okay, and then my Target, I get one of these about every 6 weeks. We have so many dogs, y'all, and my inside dogs love this. This is a good way for me to get them back into the laundry room when it's time for us to leave, or they just need a little treat. They love those. And then I have been craving this. I've had such cravings since perimenopause, y'all, but some vanilla ice cream with this magic shell. Oh my goodness, yes. And then some snacks for Brian and I. We were out of all of our nuts, and Evan only eats vanilla ice cream in a cone, so we only had 3 cones left, so I got those. I'm making a little box full of crafts for my grandson. That's what he asked for his birthday, and I have these Pipsqueak markers here, and he loves them. He always asks to borrow them and take them home, so I got him his own little pack. I can link these down below. These are really great for kids that are just learning fine motor skills. They're not huge, but they can hold them really easily in their hand, and they're really bright, vibrant colors. Okay, it is washable. And we have a guest bedroom now that our daughter has moved out, and I have company coming this weekend and realized that I had no toiletries in there. Okay, this is my dogs playing. Okay. All right, come on, Loretta. They were enjoying those little snacks, so I got that for the guest bedroom. And then HEB didn't have the pretzel sticks. I make a snack mix for the farm stand and needed some more pretzels. So I went to the Dollar Tree on the way to pick these things up and got some things for his craft box. We can make that together here in a little bit. So I got some pipe cleaners, just this funky little notebook. He's just learning to write, so he can practice writing in there. I'm hoping that the pipsqueaks all fit in here. We will see. A little Spider-Man pencil bag, an Avengers coloring book, Paw Patrol coloring book. He loves Paw Patrol. This is for his cake. I didn't know if Emma had already gotten something, so that's just a topper. It's not a candle. Some googly eyes, some crayons, glue sticks, scissors, Mike and Ike's just because, a little treat. And then I got him this clipboard because I thought he would feel so cool if he could tear out a coloring page and do it on there. And then I got these suckers for Evan. They are 50 cents a piece and they are wonderful if we need a little bribery for something. So I kind of hide these up here. Okay, the only other thing that was HEB is mineral waters, and they were the big 12 pack, so I'm not lugging those in here to show you, but we love the peach guava is our favorite, and the blackberry is so yummy for summertime. And then I get Target's unscented kitty litter. It's my favorite. It's clumping. It doesn't have any sort of fragrance in it, but it really helps with the smell. So I have two 20-pound bags of those. Okay, I don't know, I got distracted. Where was I? The kitty litter. So that's out there. I can link those things down below if you have a Target in your area. They are great. So I'm gonna get this stuff put away and then get the counters cleared off because Brian is going to make up he's gonna take the dough and form it into the bread and get that fermenting in the fridge. But okay, I just made us some coffee in the French press. This is my absolute favorite French press. It keeps it really nice and hot. I had a glass one that was really pretty, but it didn't maintain the heat like this does. And so we like to make our afternoon coffee in this, and then when it does cool down, I put it in the fridge and then I have iced coffee later. So this is great. I'll have this linked down below. It's on my Amazon storefront. But I'm gonna sit and enjoy my coffee. But the Amazon package was just delivered, and fingers crossed, I'm hoping Danny's birthday present is in here because his birthday's tomorrow. And I was out of cupcake liners and a few things for the farm stand. So labels to print all of our stickers. Under Texas cottage food laws, it has to be labeled a certain way. So I needed more stickers. Yay! So we go through, this is 200 in about 2 months. So that's how many, I guess I'm selling about 100 muffins a month. I would be curious to calculate exactly how much. And then this looks like it's it. I'm gonna put this big box. I really thought it was bigger than this. Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. So you do put it together. This is a project for after coffee. So I'm gonna do some computer work, have a farm stand leftover treat. Brian and I were just sharing with somebody that we have probably gained 10 pounds each since the farm stand opened because everything tastes so good and we gotta taste test it, right? So we need some self-control because we can't eat goodies like this every single week. But I am going to drink my coffee. I have been using my Spode Blue Italian on a regular basis, like even the plates. I'd kind of been saving it for special occasions, but I don't know, there's something about just drinking out of a pretty cup. So I get these off Wayfair. They go on sale pretty frequently. So if you're looking for some everyday dishes. I put these in the microwave dishwasher. They are just lovely. I use them all year round, even at Christmas. This with the red looks so pretty. So if you're looking for dishes, these are my absolute favorite. So I'm gonna go have coffee and then we'll put this together, and then at some point we gotta start baking for tomorrow. Okay, so the day has kind of gotten away from me. It's after dinner. I just got our peach cobbler muffins out of the oven. I will show you those as we package them up. And now I'm doing a peach quick bread, and you pour half the batter and then you add cinnamon sugar and then pour the other half of the batter. Then you do cinnamon sugar on top with some cinnamon, and it gives it that nice crunch. We've had a really busy day here. I don't even know.
Is any day not busy?
I know, he's saying is any day not busy. So my daughter Emma came over and she didn't have her boys with her, so I just stopped baking and sat with her. It was so nice. She was here for like 45 minutes, and then my daughter Evelyn called on her way home from work and we visited, and then I looked up and it was 6 o'clock. So I fed Brian scrambled eggs and jalapeno cheddar sourdough toast, and I'm going to do these and then pre-measure everything else. We're gonna get up at 6 in the morning and get the sourdough cooking, so I'll probably bake the rest of the stuff tomorrow. I may do 1 or 2 more things, but I will show you this bread, and then we're gonna get what I've already done packaged up. Okay, we're gonna get this in the oven, and then we're going to put some frosting on the peach cobbler muffins and get those packaged up. I have 3 packages of 4, and then we need to look at our pre-orders and get those bags ready for in the morning so that when we are tired and drinking our coffee, it feels easy. Monday's bake days are one of my easiest for the weeks because Tuesday's farm stand is muffins, scones, quick breads, and sourdoughs. So there's not a lot of dough prep for that. I'm not rolling out cinnamon rolls. Yes, some of my muffins and quick breads are frosted, so there's an extra step in having to wait for that to set before packaging, but I can actually do all of Tuesday's farm stand baking the morning of, which is actually nice because it's all very fresh then. So it's a very easy day for my farm stand. I enjoy that July is peach month. It was fun to taste test those recipes, and so what has made it to the menu is our peach scones that have a little peach drizzle on top. I found some really great extracts on Amazon that come in all different flavorings, even a cheesecake extract, so I can safely sell with Cottage Food Law's cheesecake flavored items without actually having cream cheese. So the peach scones, we have a peach streusel muffin, and then the peach cobbler quick bread. I've been trying to decide what is our August theme, so if y'all have any ideas, I don't think it's quite fall time yet, but I need to start taste testing some recipes. So if June was blueberry lemon and July was peach, y'all give me some ideas what I should make August. So follow along for our farm stand adventures. It has been a really sweet time for our family to kind of start growing this small business and embracing this new season of life. I have missed y'all. I'm looking forward to spending more time with you. I will see you real soon in another video. Bye-bye.